Hi everyone! I wanted to give a rundown on the Seint Brushes. All of these brushes are double-ended, so you pretty much get two for the price of one. They're very soft. They are made for this cream makeup, so I promise you they are not going to compare to any other brushes you've ever had. They're wonderful. So we have 10 brushes right now. I wanted to start with the face brushes. So this one is the powder brush. It has this dense kind of tapered end on one side, and then this kind of, they're both tapered, but you know what I mean. One's flat, one's more tapered. This you can get in the powder collection. You get this brush with our vanilla dust powder, saves you a few bucks, or you can buy them separately. This end is great for applying powder, especially under your eyes, your T-zone. You can also use this flatter end for blending. It's a great overall brush. The next one is the detail brush. This one is my absolute favorite for applying contour. It's got this kind of flat, dense end on one side. Great for applying contour. It also has this little end, which is wonderful for getting under the eyes, applying in smaller areas. Wonderful, wonderful. My absolute favorite for contour. The next one is the buff brush. This one has two kind of dense, thick, dense ends. One is a little bigger, one's a little smaller, both shaped the same. This one is wonderful for, first of all, if you want full coverage. Second of all, if you have any scarring, deep wrinkles, textured skin, this works really well to just really press that makeup into your skin. So if you request full coverage, or if you do have a lot of texture scarring, let me know, but this will be probably one of the ones I recommend for you. The smaller end is great for contour, under the eyes, and then this one of course is good for application and blending. So that's the buff brush. The next one is the 3D brush. This was the first of all the brushes that Kara created. This is a fabulous brush for beginners, a fabulous brush for an overall face brush. If you just can afford one brush to start, this is probably the one I'll recommend for you. Best for a medium to full coverage. It has a soft, fluffy end on this side, kind of a dome shaped. This is great for blending, probably one of my favorites for blending. Also application of blush, your main highlight, even contour. Best for blending, I would say. And then it's got this kind of narrow tapered end, great for under the eyes, also contour, all around fabulous brush. This is the 3D brush. This one is the blend brush. This is the smallest of the face brushes. It's got this soft, kind of fluffy end on one side, and then another little end on this one. This is a fabulous brush for light coverage. So if you just kind of need a little dusting, you don't have a lot of color correction to do, just want a quick application, this one is the queen. It's wonderful. So the small end, of course, is good for under the eyes, around the nose, contour, and then this one, the fluffy end, is great for blending. And again, this is a really light coverage. I love this brush. I have a lot of texture and discoloration under my eyes, so I will often apply with the small end and then use the soft, fluffy end to blend. That skin under our eyes is very thin and very sensitive, so the softer the application, the better, and this one is perfect for that. And then the last of the face brushes is the blush and bronzer brush. This one is one of my favorites. I use it every day. It has a kind of a domed, not tapered, but a domed end on one side, similar to the 3D brush. And then it's got this great soft, fluffy end on the other side. This end is perfect for an overall blend. It kind of leaves you with that airbrushed finish that everyone's wanting. I also use this one to apply my bronzer. You don't want too much bronzer, so it just applies a little tiny bit. And then this end, of course, is great for blending. I recommend this one a lot for those of you that want to do a finger application. So you've seen the cheetah hack, or where you put the spots on and then you use this brush to blend it all in. This one also is a light to medium coverage. It kind of depends on the application, but more light to medium on this one. So that's all of the face brushes. We then have 4 of our smaller brushes. This one is the line brush. So this one has a spoolie on one side, great for brushing the brow hairs, separating your lashes. This also, a little tip, works if you have, sometimes the powders, any powders, not just Seint, but any powders, eyeshadows, powders, they kind of get not a film, but just kind of a hardened layer on the top. And you can use the spoolie to kind of disrupt that to make it more loose again. So that's what the spoolie's for. And then it's got this kind of, I don't know if you can see it real well. It's real dense and tapered and perfect height for eyebrows, eyeliner. Some people use it to line their lips with. Some people use it to draw in their nose contour, all sorts of uses, but best brow brush ever. So that's the line brush. Oh, let me go back to the blush and bronzer real quick. This one is also available in a collection. You get this one with a bronzer shade of your choice for, I think it saves you $10. So if you're wanting a bronzer, wanting a brush, get the bundle. It will save you a little bit of money. Next is the smudge brush. This one has 2 kind of fluffy ends. One is flatter and one is more domed shape. This one has all sorts of uses. All of our brushes do, but this one especially, people like to use it for their eyes. And if you happen to have creasy eyelids, wrinkled eyelids, oily eyelids, this brush is great because it really presses that color into your skin, so you're not going to get the creasing. I also use this sometimes for my powder illuminator. You can use it for lip color, you can use it for your nose, you can use it for all sorts of things also. So that's the smudge brush. 2 more. This one is the eyeshadow brush. This is my absolute favorite brush to do my eyes with. It's got this nice soft fluffy end, perfect for blending. I actually use this end also to apply my medium to lighter shades. So soft, it feels so good. It doesn't hurt your skin. And then it has this little, I call it a smudge end. It's a little bit thicker. I use this for under my eyes. I also use it to apply my darker shades so that I have a little bit more control, and then I'll flip it over to blend it. So this one is my favorite eyeshadow brush ever. And then finally we have the multitasker. This one lives up to its name. It's so many different uses. It's got this little pencil end on one side, fabulous for lining your lips. I actually call this my lip brush because I line my lips and then I can apply color with it, but you can use it to line your lips, eyeshadow, or excuse me, eyeliner, your brows. You can use it to contour your nose. You can use it to spot correct any like acne or dark spots, anything like that. And then it has this kind of paddled end, the perfect size for your lips. So you can line with one side and place with the other. This people also use for eyeshadow, especially glitter. It really, you can just kind of press that in. Illuminator, all sorts of issues. So this can be a face or an eye brush, multitasker, multiple functions. All of these brushes, again, are double-ended. They are wonderful, and they will make your makeup look even more flawless. So reach out if you have any questions on choosing the right brush for you, and have a wonderful day.